Hey guys, Richard here, eBike Reviews and Adventures, and in this video we're going to talk about the brand new Velotric Discover 3. Yeah, this is another bike by Velotric. If you're new to the channel, Velotric is one of our favorite brands and we like to talk about them a lot because they make great bikes and great e-trikes as well. But they sent us the Velotric Discover 3. It's an upgrade to the Velotric Discover 1 and 2. Great components, we really like it. In fact, I'll share with you, I have never been a big fan of a skinny tire bike. I prefer the fat tire bikes, just my personal preference. The Discover 3 has changed my mind, changed my outlook about skinny tire bikes. And I'll kind of talk about that more in just a moment, but just super nice bike. Really like it. I think you will too. Let's jump into some specs. All right, we thank Velotric for sending us this bike. We really have enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and jump up here in the front and talk about a couple of things. I really like these tires. Now, these tires are what's really kind of sold me on a thin tire bike because you still have really good knobs to get you through the grass and some gravel, dirt, that sort of thing. But they sound really good on the road as well. They work fine. I really like this style of tire because when you're riding it, you can't necessarily tell we're sitting in the grass, but the tire kind of flares out a little bit, so it gives you a little more surface contact with the road. And I just like it. I just think it's nice. Over here we have 180 millimeter disc rotors. We got hydraulic brakes. Moving up, we have suspension forks that are adjustable. We have basket connections here on the side, or you can connect a water bottle or something on the side as well. The wiring up here is wrapped up pretty good. I like it, not too messy or anything. I like having a headlight on the top up here, more so than having a headlight down there, because it just makes it easy to adjust when you're riding along. If you need to, shine ahead of you a little bit further, or you want to keep it a little closer to you for some reason, it's just real easy to adjust. I like it. We'll talk more about the cockpit in a moment. I'm going to jump over here. Here we have the port where the key to unlock the battery. This is a 720 watt hour battery, which equals about 16 or 16 and a half amp hours. This is a UL certified bike, proven by the official UL sticker right up here. This is a large that we have that comes in large and regular. Moving on towards the back here, we have a Shimano Acera derailleur. Not real familiar with that particular model, but it's working great, so that's all that matters to me. We have a 750 watt amp hour motor right back here. We have taillights with blinkers. We have metal fenders. The rack back here can hold up to 66 pounds. To give you a shot of that right there. We have a Comfort Max saddle. And I'll be honest, it's a fairly standard saddle, nothing too spectacular. But what is spectacular, right down here, they give you this RTQ suspension seat post. It works very well. It's adjustable. So depending on your body weight, you can kind of make some adjustments there. Just super nice, makes this a really comfortable ride. Down here you have a charging port. I like these charging ports because they have the flip up spring loaded, so you don't have to fight with a little rubber tab trying to push it in there or something. So I like that a lot. Moving on up here into the cockpit area, we have the grips that I really like with the bump out for the palm rest. Makes it easier and comfortable to ride, especially if you're riding long distance. Maybe I should point towards it like that. There we go. Hydraulic brakes on both sides. We have our button pad right here. The on button is up here on the top. Press and hold, and you'll get that familiar Velotric welcome screen. You got your up and down pass. Now this, you start off, then it jumps to Eco, Tour, Trail, Sport, and Boost. Those are your modes. Let's see, we have left blinker with an audible as well as a visual indicator for left and right. Press it again, it turns off. You switch between modes. Your mode button toggles between the information back there. Hey, look, the sun is so bright you can see me over here holding my camera. If you press and hold, oh, you know what? That gets you, press and hold gets you into the menu. We will back out of that for now. But while you're riding the bike, while you're cruising along, if you press and hold the M button or the mode button, that's what switches between torque sensor mode or cadence sensor mode. It's real easy, and I love the fact that they've designed this bike with both cadence and torque sensor. In fact, all their bikes from Velotric now has that. Because, you know, if you're cruising along and you want to get some good exercise, leave it in torque sensor mode because it's going to feel like a manual bike with some assistance from the motor. But if you get tired and it's a really hot day, or maybe you're just not in the mood to do some exercise, then switch it into cadence sensor mode, and that allows you to spin your crank nice and soft and easy. And it's going to keep the motor engaged, and it's just going to power you right on down the road. Let's see, the display, oh, let's get back over here. On the left side, we do have a left-handed thumb throttle. Right there. Over here on the right side, we have a bell, and we have our 8-speed shifter, and it's a finger shifter. So you push or you pull on the back side in order to change gears right there. Let's talk about the display again real quick. It does show you the battery level. It tells you if you're in class 1, 2, or 3 mode, and that is adjustable in the app, which is another great feature. Their app is super awesome. We're going to do another video specifically about the app, but you can adjust this depending on where you live. If the requirement is for class 1, class 2, or class 3, you can go in there and change that. And then of course you got the speed right here, and it tells you what gear you're in and torque or cadence mode right down there. Of course you have calories burned, you got your trip, your trip miles and all that good stuff as well. So super nice display, super nice app that comes integrated with this bike. Guys, I tell you what, I think that's everything I want to show you on the bike. We're going to take it for a spin and talk about it some more. So let's get going. All right, guys, before we get going here, another great feature that Velotric has incorporated is the fact that you have these NFC cards. So NFC stands for near field communication, and what it does is it allows you to lock and unlock your bike using this card. And that is a feature that is built in, and you can turn it on or turn it off. When you first get the bike, it's going to be off. So like right now, it's not going to do anything because it's something that we have to turn on in the app if you want to use this feature. It's a great security feature, kind of helps keep people from being able to just turn on the bike and steal it. If they don't have this card, they won't be able to turn it on. Likewise, if you don't have this card, you won't be able to turn it on either. So make sure you don't lose it. And make sure every time you get ready to go for a ride, you slip this in your pocket and you don't lay it down and forget it, because you may end up somewhere and not be able to turn your bike back on. So, oh, well, you probably could if you have the app. You could be able to log in through the app and do it that way. But really nice little feature. We don't have ours connected. We don't use it, but nice to have. Let's get out here and get going. All right, guys, we're going to get out here. We're going to go for a little spin. It is a cold day today here in Florida. Florida, it gets really cold when it's about 50 degrees. Don't laugh. That's just how it is here. But yeah, let's get cruising here. We have a little bit of a, there we go. Brake was hanging up just a little bit there. Now I've got a camera person with me today. So you know Emma on the channel. She is riding the Velotric Triker. She's going to be helping us out making this video, getting some more camera shots for you. But let's go ahead and talk about this. So we're currently in torque sensor mode because that's where I like to ride. So you have to put a little bit of effort into the pedal to kind of get moving down the road. And I tell you what, it doesn't take much effort at all. Hello. You can get moving a little faster on the pedal without shifting gears. The bike just starts speeding up, and that is just super nice how that works. It's a nice smooth riding bike. The motor is super quiet. We've noticed that the technology has been getting better among e-bike brands, and Velotric has certainly embraced it because the motors are much quieter than what they used to be. You just barely hear a little bit of a hum coming from the hub back there. The pedal stroke is really smooth, the gearing is really smooth, so that's really nice. So one of the things I like about Velotric, they just make some really good quality e-bikes and e-trikes. We're cruising right along at about 12 miles an hour right now. We're in 7th gear over here on our shifter. There's absolutely no ghost pedaling. We can bounce this up and get going a little bit faster. Haven't shifted gears yet, but now we're going up to 15, 16. All I had to do is just start pedaling a little faster. There's 17, there's 18. No ghost pedaling at all. And I can still bump that up into 8th gear. Solid pedal, no ghost pedaling. It just really, really feels good on under the feet. I'm gonna slow down here and let Emma catch up with us. Yeah, so with the hydraulic brakes that they put on the Velotric, all the Velotric bikes, they work really well. We're going to go ahead and hit the brakes a little bit right here. There we go. Still got to break those in a little bit. When you first get your bike, they might squeal a little. So it helps to ride it, hit the brake, ride it, hit the brake. And that helps them to start to really grab and it gets those things bedded in. We've already ridden this quite a bit. Still going to figure out what the mileage is here on this one. 37 miles, so not a lot, but we've had it out for a few smaller trips around, and we're, like I said, we're really enjoying it. This is something I will start riding more and more, just because the Velotric really sold me on the idea of this thin tire, because it just it grips the ground well. I can still go across the grass and other things if I want to. It's got suspension forks, which a lot of thin tire bikes are more cruising style bikes, and they're designed for hard surface only, and there's no suspension. And I don't care for that so much, because even on the hard surface, you know, you got manhole covers, you got rough ground, you got areas that just in disrepair, and it can still be a rough ride. So I think all bikes should have suspension forks. That's just my opinion. Velotric answered the call, and they certainly put them on the Discover 3. Got some lawn maintenance going on up here. Let's scoochie past these guys. Let's see, what else can we share with you about this Velotric Discover 3? It's brand new on the market, so when you see this video, be looking for it on the website, because it'll be out there, and scoop one up for yourself. Because guys, I tell you what, you're not going to be disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed at all, because it's just a great bike all around. And I'm not just saying that because you know, I'm promoting Velotric. That's not the case. Velotric doesn't tell me what to say. They send us a bike so we can do an honest review. And if you've been on my channel a while, give me a thumbs up and comment down below to tell other people that you have seen reviews that aren't so great, because I will tell you what I like and what I don't like about e-bikes and e-trikes. I'm always honest in my reviews, and that upsets some manufacturers, but it helps them to build better products, because they know I will say what I want to say. And I have no complaints with the Velotric Discover 3. I've got nothing bad to say about it. I like it a lot, and I think you will too. Guys, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. I'll see you in another video real soon. Ride responsibly, ride safe.